America, the college football national championship game is upon us. And my brother JoJo skipped out on us today. Because before our break, our brother JoJo had broken psychotic. Right. And he told y'all that the Michigan Wolverines were going to beat the Georgia Bulldogs.
That's what he said.
Even though we tried to tell him how things go down south when it comes to big-time college football. He wouldn't listen.
It's heavy.
But lo and behold,
it's heavy.
Here they go. Once again, Alabama, Nick Saban and them back in the title game against one of his young boys. One of Nick Saban's little homies.
One of his beloved children, not Lane Kiffin, not Lane.
Right. The Georgia Bulldogs with Kirby Smart.
Yep.
It's ought to be a good one. We've already seen the matchup in the SEC championship game. Okay, as my brother Tim G. Jacobs said off camera, Alabama kind of ran off on the plug on Georgia 41-24. Kind of shocking a lot of people because Georgia was looking so dominant.
Shocked me
this year. But in that Michigan game, seemed like Georgia was well prepared. It looked like Georgia had something to prove. Looked like they may have bounced back. Okay. So I'm interested to see who my brother's going to pick in this particular game. Alabama versus Georgia for all the marbles. T, who gonna win?
I've been running this one through all week, man. I've been trying to play this one in my head. Of course, I'm gonna go bet that Monday. I got to go put some money on it.
Yeah,
I gotta do it. I would love to see Georgia win it. I just don't know if they will, man. I'm gonna take Bama. I'm gonna roll with St. Nick, man. I think it will be a close game. I feel like it'll be a low scoring game. I don't think we're gonna see the game we saw in the SEC championship. I don't think we're gonna see those kind of points. I think this game is gonna be. I think the punters need to be ready to kick Monday night. I think it's gonna be physical. I think both teams are gonna come with their best, but I think the difference maker is gonna be Brian Robinson Jr. and Bryce Young. I think they're going to make all the difference. If Georgia had a mobile quarterback in this game, I would probably take Georgia because Bama has trouble with mobile quarterbacks. It's been written throughout history. Bama does not like to see a mobile quarterback. But I don't know if Stetson Bennett is the answer. So I'm going to take Bama. I think they got Georgia favored by 2.5. I'm going to take Bama in the points. That's probably the way I'm going to go with it. So I got Bama. You just can't beat St. Nick, man. I don't know if Kirby's built to beat St. Nick. I think it'll be a good game. But I don't think Kirby's built to beat St. Nick, man.
Okay. Right, Cesar Leo. Alabama, Georgia. Who gonna win?
I'm with you, brother. Georgia had a point to prove when they came into the college football playoff, and they looked good, man. They looked really good against the Wolverines. I knew they would demolish the Wolverines just based off Coach Harbaugh, kind of just doing more talking than he does actual coaching against meaningful teams. I think we forget that like the Big Ten is not the Big Ten that we have seen in previous years. And so he ran up against some squads that didn't give him their best. And when he had a chance to go up against really a mirror image of him, he got waxed because he saw the difference in what his team does well and what it looks like on the highest level at all levels of offense and defense and special teams. Again, though, it's different when you go up against the big brother. Georgia, man, if they were playing against anybody else in the nation, I would say go ahead and take Georgia. But because they're playing Nick Saban, and Nick Saban's had some time to prep, like this is what he does, man. He's had time to put a game plan together to exploit your weak points. And yeah, Georgia's had the opportunity to do the same thing. So, but at the same time, it's just different. I agree with T. If they had a mobile quarterback, they'd have a much better shot. I do think it's going to be a close game, unlike last time. But I just think when the game is on the line, Nick and his staff and the quarterback at Alabama too, Bryce will do what they need to do to make the key plays. I don't foresee it being a high scoring game just because I think both teams will try to control the ground game, and that's what they do best. If you ask me, even as good as Alabama's quarterback is, they both run the ball extremely well.
Yeah.
But I think when the time comes, that's when Bryce is going to step up to the plate and put his team right where they need to be, and it's where they always are, in the winner's circle. So if you're tired of seeing Alabama win, don't watch the game.
Yeah. All right, so we got 2 for Alabama.
I don't want it to be Alabama. I mean, 2 for Alabama.
Man.
2 for Alabama.
Make it 3.
Ahead. No,
make it 3.
Go against the grain tonight.
No, because we done did it all year long to him, and he been wrong. So just go on and go with Bama and be good.
That is true. When I have been coerced.
All right, just go on and go Bama.
That is true.
Move on. Let's
okay. You're right.
No history.
I'm going with Bama. I've been trying to talk myself into Georgia. Just look. Some assistant gotta beat this man at some point.
Yes, right?
Before this man retired, somebody gotta do it. Like, okay, I know he knows them.
Yep.
But they should know him. It should work kind of both ways. I know what my mentor going to do. Like, okay, if this was basketball, if I was coaching against the guy that coached me and Ray,
right,
Keith Barnes, I would know what coach is going to do because I played for him.
Right.
I've been in his system. I know how he's thinking.
See, that's where you wrong.
I know I gotta look for a diamond press. I know what he coming. He like a 1-2-2 press or 1-2-1-1 press. He like that. So I would be prepped for all of that and have something ready to roll. Why can't his assistant?
It's simple. It's simple, bro.
Is it what some old head said?
I
taught him
everything he knows.
He knows.
I didn't teach him everything I know. That's exactly what I was about to say. That's it.
But
that's
these folks been bringing some boys. Georgia got boys.
It don't matter.
To me, for real, Georgia has the better defense. What they did to Michigan, to me, proved that like they can shut down a high-powered offense.
They beat the brakes off Michigan.
They dominated.
What JoJo don't drink, but he might have put some in that Powerade that night. He might have snuck something in that Powerade.
He might have slipped it, yeah. But so it's not like they're outmanned. They're not outmanned. Alabama has better talent in certain positions, but Georgia could look over to their side and say the same thing. So it does, in this case, to me, come down to coaching. And I've seen Kirby Smart blow it in the biggest of moments. It's against Alabama in particular. And don't get me wrong, I've seen Nick make some calls against other teams, but we're not talking about other teams. He's playing against one of his assistants, and I just think when the time comes, he's just gonna have every answer for him on the biggest stage. I hope I'm wrong, America. Right. I hope that when we all get together again, that this is 3 negatives, but I doubt it.
Nope.
I just doubt it.
The dude just knows. He gives. I don't know what I would just love to just see what his handle is on guys throughout the week, or his handle what it's like for preparation there, just throughout the week. Like, how does he dial these guys in? Because these guys be dialed in a way that you're talking about 18 to 21-year-olds, and you trying to dial them into a game like the first time they played Georgia. These boys were dialed in to hang 41 on the number 1 defense in the country.
Yeah.
In a lot of people's eyes. So how does he do it? And that's the thing that I think gives him the edge, is just the way he mentally prepares these young guys to get ready to go ball.
Okay, let me run something by y'all real quick, because I'm sure comment section was gonna hit us with this anyway. So I'm glad I caught this.
Okay.
because I don't remember his LSU days like that for real, for real. Jimbo Fisher got him. They telling me that Jimbo Fisher was his offensive coordinator
He was.
at LSU.
Got him this year or got him? I mean, he got him this year.
Got him this
Yeah,
year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
he
he
got
got
him
him
this
this
year.
year. That's
Yeah,
who
he
beat
got him
him
this
this
year.
year.
Yeah, he got him.
Yeah.
But no, I didn't know that was his assistant. I'm thinking
And
about
Yeah,
his
yeah. Jimbo
Bama
was under.
assistants. That's what I'm
yeah.
thinking about.
And,
Like
and,
I
and
ain't
look,
think back to that.
that's a great point. Um,
What kind of quarterback? I saw them play this year, but I can't remember
Man, he
the
was he was
quarterback like that.
he was all right. The thing that I say to anybody who would bring up Jimbo is like Jimbo has a national championship, respect to that, but Jimbo loses meaningful games that he shouldn't even lose to, lesser competition. I've seen him do that all the time. So he's not even in this conversation because he can't consistently get to the big chair. Kirby Smart is now in a position where he can get Georgia to the SEC championship every year. It just so happens he runs up against his former boss, and it becomes a thing that he can't get over. I will say this: it may be. Here's how it can be different. The receiver, and I can't think of his first name from Alabama, Michi, that injured his
Robert Meach.
knee.
Robert Meach.
Yeah,
Robert Meach the third.
yeah. So
Yeah.
he won't be John Michi the third.
John Meach the third.
Yeah, John Michi the third. He won't be playing. So maybe that can be a difference. He got hurt early on, I believe, in that SEC championship game. Now, Alabama doesn't lack at the receiver position, but that is like their one of their top weapons. So that may be something to not balance the playing field, but it may be key to the game where it makes it a little bit more bearable down the stretch if you need big players to make big plays, and Alabama doesn't have that guy. I'm grabbing at straws. There's no doubt about it.
I think what you
We'll
got. I
see.
think what you're gonna see Monday night is it might look like Georgia's gonna have a handle on it first half. I think Georgia's gonna play with a lot of intensity. I think they'll be dialed in, but I think what you're gonna see is Bama. They're gonna take chips away from them. They're gonna chip away at them. And Will Anderson and company, they're going to. I think they're going to challenge Georgia in ways offensively. They're gonna take away their strength, and they're gonna make Georgia do some things that they're not comfortable doing. And I think what Bama's gonna do is just kind of, we ain't looking for the big strike. We're just gonna keep killing you on third down. We're just gonna keep killing you on third down, and just keep basically just getting in your head until you make that mistake somewhere in that game. You make that mistake and that give up that big play at the wrong moment.
Yeah.
I just don't know if Georgia can stay locked in for 4 quarters and keep Bama from just picking them apart, or I don't know if they can get them off the field on third down. I don't know if Georgia can.
It's gonna be tough.
I don't know if they can, because they just got so many weapons. Bama does, and they're devoid of guys. I mean, they're missing Michi, and they're missing. I think one of the guys in the backfield. I mean, they were Brian Robinson was kind of banged up before the semifinals, but Big Evan Neal and Brian Robinson, they gonna eat. If they stop them, Georgia got a shot. If they don't, good night.
And they're telling me that Smart is 0-3 against Saban,
Ask Tua.
and that Georgia has lost their last 6 meetings against Alabama, going back to 2008.
Tough.
Make it 7.
See that?
Tough, man.
But now this article is saying, "Oh, this very old here. No, this ain't right. Okay, this very old. Okay, but at some point, Kirby Smart with what he got from Georgia, but T.
If you believe in Christmas, you believe in Saint Nick. How about that?
Well, America, y'all chime in and tell us who y'all got. Who gonna win, America? Who gonna win? Does Georgia upset? You say Alabama's favorite team?
No, Georgia's favored by 2.5.
Okay, my bad. That's not an old article then. Okay,
It still be an upset in my book if they were able to pull this one off.
Man, what you talking about?
okay. So can Alabama? Seems weird saying this then.
I
Can
know.
Alabama upset Georgia? Or do y'all agree with us? We all taking Alabama, okay? And maybe it's the proximity. We Mississippi boys, and we right here, and we just know what they do over there, okay? Or do you think Georgia I'm still gonna say they shocked the world, man. Anybody, I don't care what the better's saying. On Monday, that money is gonna make Alabama the favorite. Cause I don't hear anybody taking Georgia. I ain't been here. Y'all been hearing people in national sports media taking
I've
Georgia?
I've seen it. I've seen it in
Okay,
places.
my bad.
I've seen it in spot. I've seen it in spot.
America, y'all chime in and tell us what y'all think. I need to see something. Okay. I need to see how many of y'all believe in Georgia. Okay. Put it on something. My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me across all social media platforms, like the videos, and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit Statement Tees, LLC.com and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
Makes a statement.